Cause of smoke. What's happening? First and foremost, giving honor and praises to Yahuwah and his son Yahusha, for without them I am nothing. I'm just the best that they move and speak through. Mr. Tendernism. Let's talk about it. Now, I know I'm on a late show, and my take probably gonna be like everybody else's take. For one, we gonna put it in perspective. We gonna get off OG, and we gonna get on the situation at hand, the European man. Now, the European man wrong as hell. If it wasn't for Pops, your Pops wouldn't be. If it wasn't for Pops, your spot wouldn't be popping. I didn't know you existed. When my first thought was like, you know what, I'm about to pull up on there one day and eat there, nigga, it wasn't because of you. It was because of Mr. Tendernism. His promotion was genius, and he put you on the map. Everybody in the nation know about your restaurant because of him. But you're a hater. You couldn't stand to see this melanated man getting the fame that you felt was yours. Because I own it. It's my spot. He doesn't own it. It's my, you said it. The way you said it. You said it not like you was just the owner of the restaurant. You said like you was the owner of him. And in case y'all don't know, a lot of Europeans have a nigga passed down in their family. Yeah, I said it. Oh, he was probably that nigga daddy nigga first. Good little servant. And he passed him on to his son. Because he said that it was a failed coffee spot before Mr. Tenderism came. So Mr. Tenderism was there when it was a failed coffee spot up under his daddy. That's all insinuation. It's all insinuation, you did. Yeah. He put you on. He told you, hey man, let's turn it to a barbecue spot. He went and got the 4 slab ribs. He barbecued up, put his recipe up, put his season down. Man, y'all sold out and started selling out, and he made you. This shows you how hatred trumps money. And why I say hatred? Cause I know y'all done seen the little old cooning ass video where he made the nigga say I love you and he said he love him. I know y'all seen that. Yeah, but what kind of love is it? Yeah. An individual on a ranch love his horses. He ride his horses making money. He love his horses too. But he not gonna give his horses to shine. He gonna let everybody know that he own them horses, he own that ranch. This is no different. See, if hate didn't trump money, then he would have stayed in the background, let everybody think what they thought. Yeah. Let's let everybody think OG run it. Let's think OG own it. And I'm gonna get this business. And I'm gonna make him the face. You wouldn't even have to get a man no money because he love you. And on Pops, that's Pops' only problem. Stockholm syndrome. He's grown a fond love for his oppressor. He don't see what we see. OG probably mad at us right now for being on that white man's bumper. For real talk. He look at that man as family. He look at that man like a nephew. You know what I'm saying? Pops don't see what we see because it's the best player in chess is the outside player, the one who watches 2 players play because he can see both sides need to be made. Oh, he don't see it. He in the game. He don't see it. He been with this family for years. You can go look it up. Go look it up. See how long he been in this family. And like I said, it seemed like he had passed down. You was Pops nigga. Now you the son's nigga. And I'm using that term the way it's supposed to be used. His nigga. Y'all ain't gonna see it. But that's not how. If you real and you watch, that's not how you feel like you was looking at it. A European man and his nigga. I don't want to see slave, but I feel like slave is harsher than nigga. But it kind of go hand in hand. You see, send a nigga off and everything. Put a nigga on a plane. Get out of the way. Now you see him on every video. Ain't nobody watching you. Ain't nobody came to see you, Otis. For real, for real. You not the lead singer. You should have stayed your dumb ass in the background and got your money. But your hatred was so prevalent, your hatred was so large in mass that you had to step in the forefront and say, he don't own it, I own it. Because y'all forbid that anybody think this black man own this white man's business. Yeah, that's how I see it. If I'm wrong, y'all forgive me. Why did you have to come do all this? Why did you had to come in the forefront? Why did you have to take this man's shine? If it wasn't about that, why you had to come take this man's shine? Why you had to put yourself in the forefront? Why you had to make yourself the base? Mr. Tenderism was doing great on his own. Had your shit boom. Then somebody came and tried to show him his work. That's where you got mad. I can't think of dude. I wish I thought of the Food Critic now. I watch him all the time, man. Little dude with the rocks, he cool as hell. Nigga, I watch him all the time. He can't shine light on it. So he came try to show Pops his work. I got 4 racks, man, for Pops, man. You didn't want that man to have that 4 racks. You ain't giving it to him. His check don't say 4 racks every 2 weeks or every week. You know it don't. You didn't want that man to come up. It was other ways to handle that. Hey, he in a podcast right now. Can you wait here? Maybe it's almost over about 10 minutes. Can you wait right here? And I'm going to go back and see if they can pause it or something. Maybe they can edit it out. And it was a whole kind of way to do that. No, you didn't want that man to have that money. You didn't want that man to have that shine. You didn't want that man to have that fame. And now your business is dying. Your business is dwindling. Because a lot of us ain't messing with it no more. I done seen some dumbasses get on there and say, let Pops be Pops, and y'all just tripping. Nah, bro. The Bible says respect your elders. In respecting your elders, you must protect your elders. We just, his nieces and nephews out here concerned. That's it. We concerned about Uncle and want to make sure you're not using Uncle. Because that's what it looks like. Now you come out, hey, I'll call paperwork. You come out right now on camera, on live, or make a video showing paperwork where you done made Pops part owner, where you done gave him a stake in the company. I can get up for 5 back and say, you know what, I salute that. But that's not what you're doing, bro. You took Pops off the board. You took Pops off the chessboard. You just didn't go pale pasty funk ass on every video. And nobody wants to see you. Nobody came to see you, Otis. Come on, man. You just stayed in the background, bro. Cause now nobody wants to support you and everybody seeing you for the bigot that you are. I said it. If it wasn't no hate involved, you would have fell back, patted Pops on his back and said, get your money, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna open up a whole new location. This is your spot. I'm gonna go open up this new location, man, and get it cracking. And when I get cracking, you come out there and do your tenderism commercials and promotion and get that joint cracking. But I ask yourself this: how many slave owners have you ever seen get a slave the plantation? Yeah, I can tell you some crazy story where the slaves was on the plantation so long they inherited the plantation. That's different. And this is modern day. They family opted to stay with their slave masters and not leave after they was free. And they stayed on that plantation so long that all the plantation family members passed away and legally it went to them. But they didn't give it to them. They all had to pass away for them to get it. So I asked you again, how many times you seen a slave owner turn around and get a slave's their plantation? Ain't a new under the sun, ladies and gentlemen. Did we not know this? Once we seen that European's face, did we not realize the play? If I'm wrong, stop me. If I'm wrong, stop me. But nobody was vibing, nobody was promoting, nobody was resharing nothing about this restaurant until OG Uncle Tenderism got in this shit. We seen him. I don't even know the name of the barbecue spot. I just know I just know And I hear some people hating on the little food reviewer. Hey, the little food reviewer, he a food reviewer, he a food critic. He not supposed to sugarcoat that just because it's up. Hey, nah, man, these ribs was cut down in the back. So he'll fall off. What it looked like to me, he just made his assumption based off what he seen. He still said the flavor was there. He said it was good. He said it was all right. He said it wasn't what he expected. It can't be bad at that. Basically, after he said that, it still was finna give an OG a $4,000 tip. I think that's what get me the most, because why you stop that man from getting his money? Why you stop that man from getting his money? And yeah, YouTube, don't try to take my video down for smoking. I live in Colorado, it's a legal state, and I looked at y'all bylaws. And if you in a legal state where cannabis is legal, you can smoke on camera. Yeah. So calm it down. Calm it down. But let's be real though, man. If you one of us and you don't feel this, you don't feel what I'm feeling for Unc, then you probably one of them. You not like us. In the words of K-Dot. Because yeah, when I see OG, that's what he remind me of one of my uncles. I don't feel like he doing my uncle wrong, bro. And then you lucky everybody ain't got to just really boycott and go in front of that hoe and picketing you, bro. But you need to give bro his cut. You need to give bro his stake in the business because he blew you up. And this is just a friendly warning. If you don't cut OG in and give him his stake in the business, your whole shit finna crumble. You not gonna have no business. You going back to step one. You don't think you can lose everything? You really think that? You really don't think you can lose everything? Man, that man made your business pop. He made your business boom. Everything he did, he deserves something. And if you got Unc right, let it be known. If you done been put Unc in a nice spot and been helping him live and helping do this, man, at this point, Unc shouldn't even have to do no work in there. Unc shouldn't have to do nothing but go from city to city. If y'all got other locations, just doing pop-ups and showing up. Because he's a celebrity now. He shouldn't even be slaving in no kitchen no more. And you know another reason why, another way I know that Pops is a nigga who was passed down from generation to generation, from grandpa to Pops to this new nigga, to this new white boy. Because look at the business. When they showed all the workers, after he went and showed all the workers, because they trying to get other faces on the internet, when he showed all the workers, how many of them look like Pops? I'll wait. How many of them other workers was melanated? I'll wait. Yeah, it was some of our brown brothers in there. But where was our dark brown brothers at? So yeah, the brown brothers is melanated too. They don't know it. Don't tell them they niggas, because they get mad about it, but they niggas too. 12 tribes, Issachar, but we ain't gonna talk about it. We on Pops and the treatment of it. So if you didn't see no other individual of color there, that's safe to say that Pop's the only one. Where he come from? Why he the only one? He been there. I done heard Europeans tell these stories, and to the point where they tell these stories and not even know that they offensive. So, a European woman told me one time about her grandpa's best friend. You know what her grandpa's best friend was? Nigger Bob. And this woman said it like it was nothing. Because she called this man Nigger Bob since she was a baby. She know this man is Nigger Bob her whole life. Because he one of them niggas that was passed down. One of them good little good niggas who always worked for these white people, always did and broke his back for these white people, and they loved Nigger Bob. It seems to me like MR.TENDERNISM is another Nigger Bob. I mean, I'm just saying what it seems like. Allegedly, I ain't there. I'm here. He there. I don't know. I'm just saying from what I see is what it looked like. That's why why I reminded her that story. Like, yeah, that's crazy. And to the woman's credit, because you know me. You know me. I went in. Excuse me, what you say his name was? Wait, but then when she said it again, it caught her. She realized she said it. And I broke it down. I said, you do realize that nigga Bob was a slave. She said, what? I said, man, nigga Bob been in your family for how long? Take the years back. He one of the individuals that stayed loyal to the plantation. Did he do this for your grandpa? Did he do that for your grandpa? She was like, yeah, yeah. And then she started tearing up. And she started realizing that, damn, he right. My grandpa wasn't shit. My grandpa was a good old boy. She not like that. To a certain point, nigga, she love us, bro. She employs all that, nigga. Shout out to her. I ain't gonna put no name out there. Shout out to her. But this is just the mentality. This is just the mentality. You could be a nigga Bob, don't even know it. Because it's been passed down, it's been put in your situations where you see the oppressor as a savior. So you will die for him. You love him. That's why I'm not on Pop. That's why I'm not bagging on Pop, because Pops, he don't know no better. Pops didn't even realize he was being used to probably right now. Seeing all this, if he's seeing it. Because I'm telling you, the white man never expected for it to go like this. He never expected to go like this. You think it was Pop's idea to get on YouTube, to get on social media, period? They Pops was at home one day saying, you know what, I should start doing this on social media. No. Pops would be in his everyday self. When the meat was tender, he doing this for the crowd that's probably at this restaurant. This is what I'm assuming is allegedly. He probably doing this tender to them. Oh, keep doing this is how he do at the family picnic. This is Pops. This is Pops. Dude seen it, say, man, why don't you do that on camera? Or somebody videotaped it. Somebody probably else videotaped it first and posted it. And it went viral. And then you got the money off of it. Your business started booming. And now you want to move Pops out the way. Why? Because the plantation owners supposed to sign on the plantation, not the slaves. They just the workers. Never let the slave get more shine than the plantation owner. I own. Why you keep on saying that? I own this. I'm the owner. To my brown brothers and sisters there, I'd walk off if I was y'all too, because nigga, he feel he do y'all the same way. Y'all ain't nothing but some slaves. Y'all just his workers. He feel like he own y'all like he own the business. Now, as I say, if I'm wrong, y'all forgive me. I'm just calling it how I see it, man. We're gonna call a spade, man. And like I said, don't disrespect the Pop. He don't know no better. Stockholm syndrome is real. For real, for real. You see how he sit next to him like a good, faithful servant. He didn't say too much of nothing. He let the white man do the whole interview. And just sit there and let the man talk. Didn't interrupt him or nothing. Did you see that? He that man elder. He that man elder. But he ain't getting the respect of an elder because you a boy forever on the plantation. Hey man, don't get triggered. I'm just keeping 1,000 out, man. On MLK Day, nonetheless. And it's crazy. It is on MLK Day because they did MLK the same way. Ushered him into their fraternal order, made him one of them, put him down with them, and then gave him an agenda to keep us peaceful. And he thought he could use it to our advantage, I guess. Maybe. But then he realized he was being used. And the moment he realized he was being used, he got moved out of the spotlight. Look at it, people. After he gave the speech and said he realized he ushered his people into a burning building, when he started talking about the promised land and trying to tell his people who they really were, out of the spotlight. Because him and a real message started outshining the plantation. Now, you work for the plantation. You don't outshine the plantation. No slave will be able to. You got to get your own. Only way you're gonna be able to shine on your own plantation is on your own plantation. You got to be the master. You got to be the owner. You don't need no slaves, nigga. We don't need no slaves. We just want the land and the manpower, and we all in this together. And then we can hold our head up high and say, if somebody tell in, you can't shine on the plantation, boy. Freaky man, Diddy. I don't never know where in life being freaky is a crime. But what is a crime is the sign on that dotted line in blood on the as a member of the plantation, and then try to go against the plantation, tell the plantation what they gonna do. Diddy was cool, so he told them people, "Look, man, I made Ciroc vodka pop. I'm the face of Ciroc pop. If it wasn't for me, Ciroc wouldn't be popping. And I want this to go like this, and I want this X amount of money. Are you crazy? Talk to the master on a plantation like that, boy? Hey, roll the tapes. Show this man who we are. Put him back in his place." R. Kelly, we've been knowing R. Kelly was one of them, a weirdo. But the boy sang good. We let that pass. They let that pass. Oh, well, we can't do nothing about it. We can't arrest the nigga. We can't convict the nigga. We can't get to the nigga. So what can we gonna do? We can't do nothing. We just gonna bump this nigga music, bro. Because they was getting rich off of it. They didn't care. They was getting rich off of it. But when he started getting hip to the hop, started learning how to read them contracts and put it together and say, hey, man, y'all owe me. Shit, y'all owe me this motherfucker from 12 play way back then, man. What? Oh, he asking about his money? You gonna try to check us about your money? Get him out the limelight. Nigga, you ain't bigger than the program. You ain't bigger than the plantation, boy. Bill Cosby tried to buy a major network label so he can put some real positive images of us on TV. What? Man, you lucky we let you do what you do with the Cosby Show. You lucky that you do what you do with a different world. Now you doing too much. You done got bigger. You think you uppity. You an uppity nigga. Slap that boy back down. Bring all these ugly ass women from fucking years ago that would nobody sleep with then or now and say that he did X, Y, Z and get him up out of there. I'm telling you. That's how you can tell who's who and what's what, who's really on something. Because those who really own something for the people, nigga, they slap them back down and either get them all the way out the way or make them bow down. That's just the way it is. This tenderism thing has been playing out forever. This ain't nothing new. You can't be bigger than the program. You can't outshine the master on the plantation. Simple as that. You a regular worker. You might be a manager. Go to your job and try to change some shit how you want it. They go against what the president and the owners feel and see where your ass is at. And it could work. It could be great. But you ain't gonna get the shine of the credit for it. Get your ass out the way, boy. You only came with that idea because I allowed you to come with that idea. This is I own this. I own this. That's it. That's it. Why do you think they signed contracts in the league? Why do you think they signed contracts in the industry? It's an ownership contract. Yeah, you signing part of your life away. That's why it's called selling your soul. Do you want me to dive deep into it? Our soul, nigga, our self, nigga, our image, nigga. That's what you selling when you sell out to them people. Yo, y'all give a talent. The talent that the Most High gave you, you signing a contract, giving it to them, and they work for. Y'all know who they work for. Who they work for. The big man of the underworld. Y'all know who they work for. Because that's what he want. He want your likeness. Because he hates you. Satan hates us. Because we are a representation of the Most High on earth. When you see us, you see him. Yeah. Let's get into it. When you see us, you see him. That's why Satan hates us. That's why Satan's world hates us. He tell you in the Bible, you'll be hated by the world for my name's sake. Because you me. You one of mine. Created in my image. They gonna pervert it. They gonna change the image and try to do all that. He said that in the Bible. They gonna try to do all that. Yeah, you will still shine like a diamond. They'll know who you are, and you'll be hated. They hated the Messiah. Are you better than the Messiah? He said they'll hate you like they hated me, and they do that. That's another why he say separate. They come up out of her, come up out of Babylon, come up out of them systems. Get your own, do your own, be your own. Then you can hold yourself high because you ain't on the plantation on it. See, that's for the runaway slaves. If you still think you a house nigga, then you know what's happening. And if you think you a field nigga, you still a nigga. I'm a runaway slave. This is to the runaways because we don't want to be a field nigga or a house nigga. We want to be a free nigga. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but hey, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't monetized no way. Now you gonna hit that cash app and donate because it's a whole lot of game y'all be getting around here. But that's just real talk, man. That's the moral of the story, man. They not gonna let you be bigger than the program unless you in your own program. We gotta do for us. Right now, we should be doing a GoFundMe or whatever for Pops and open up his own restaurant and shut down the dudes. But guess what? Even if he did that, Pops ain't gonna sell the money. I don't think Pops got that 4,000. Pops is content on the plantation. He can't help it. That's just, you know what I'm saying? He been programmed that way. He been programmed that way, man. Y'all done seen it, man. Y'all got some uncles, some OGs, nigga, who was like that, nigga, for that one white family, that one European family that they worked for their whole life. And some of them people would do anything for him. Yet they don't respect him. They may have some sort of love for him, but they don't respect him. You seen that. We done seen that growing up. We seen that, bro. Niggas had grandpas that called somebody Mr. Such and Such. Y'all remember Mr. Such and Such? Used to pull up to the house. Never came in. Used to pull up to the house. And your people would go out there and talk to them or leave with them, go to work with them, whatever they did with them. Yeah, y'all remember, man. Come on, man. It's sad to say, but we just shaking that shit off in these generations. My generation and the generation before me. You know what I'm saying? That shit just started getting shook off, man, in the 70s and 80s, bro. The 70s and 80s ain't too long ago. You know what I'm saying? So this shit, so I don't fault them for that. I don't fault MR.TENDERNISM for it. I fault the other dude. I fault the European for it because you know what's going on. You know what you're supposed to do. You know you're supposed to do right by that man. But you don't see him as a friend. You see him as property. Slavery is a mental thing, man. They ain't got niggas in shackles. They ain't whooping niggas on the back no more. But slavery still exists. It's just when the shackles just went here. The shackles went from here to here. That's all that happened, man. And in order to break the chains, you gotta break the game. Step out of the matrix, man. Everything they told you is a lie, man. Go find the truth. Find the truth, and the truth will set you free. True story, man. But hey, peace and blessings to all y'all. You know what I mean? And remember, if you on a plantation, you can't outshine the plantation. Nobody bigger than the program.